Hello, today is January 25th, 2026, and the top crypto news is as follows. Moving forward, we will also go to the Netherlands, which is almost ready to pass a very bad law, in my humble opinion. So a majority of MPs in the Dutch parliament appear poised to support changes to the country's Box 3 asset tax regime, which will require investors to pay annual tax on both realized and unrealized gains, even if the assets have not been sold. That is, you buy something and just keep it for years, and even then, without selling or trading it, you will have to pay tax on it. I hope this bill does not pass. Otherwise, many investors will leave the Netherlands, and I hope the Netherlands will not give ideas to the rest of the European countries. Moving on now, we're going to GameStop, which seems to be moving all of its crypto. Specifically, CryptoQuant, an on-chain analysis company, told us that it has identified a wallet with the alias GameStop, which has transferred all of its funds. That is 4,710 BTC, worth $420 million at current prices, to Coinbase Prime. Let's say that ARK Intelligence confirmed this transfer without GameStop revealing to us why it did this, but many fear that it wants to slowly leave the crypto market. Moving on to Coinbase, let me tell you that the CEO of Coinbase himself says that the big banks now see crypto as an existential threat. During his trip to the World Economic Forum in Davos, the CEO of Coinbase shared with us that a top executive at one of the 10 largest banks in the world said that crypto is now their #1 priority, and now they see it as real and not the stuff of the air as they thought it was 5 years ago. And to also add that he mentioned that there is an increased urgency for traditional banks to adapt to the cryptocurrency infrastructure, especially as global regulators move closer to establishing clearer rules for digital assets. So it's what I told you before, banks and financial institutions, if they want to be here tomorrow, will have to adapt to the new blockchain reality. Otherwise, they won't exist. Moving on now, we're going to go into some predictions from ARK Invest and Ms. Cathie Wood, who is the CEO of ARK Invest. ARK Invest predicts that by 2030, tokenized assets could exceed $11 trillion in capitalization, while Cathie Wood says Bitcoin's market cap could reach $16 trillion. Surely by 2030, all these numbers will increase. We can't know for sure where it will be, but nice predictions. Now that we have our predictions, let's move on to Ethereum, which is making moves to become quantum resilient. First of all, the Ethereum Foundation has pledged $2 million to strengthen the Ethereum crypto computing, and an initial team has already been formed to work on it. It's just the beginning. Still more will change, but Ethereum is definitely making the right moves here. And we're going to a new coin in the crypto market, Spacecoin, which launched its coin. Let's say that Spacecoin, a decentralized physical infrastructure network, is launching the space cryptocurrency, marking a key step in the company's plan to create a decentralized cryptocurrency network just days after partnering with World Liberty Finance, which is behind Trump, as you know. Let's say Spacecoin's first satellites, CTC-0 and CTC-1, have already demonstrated blockchain-based communication from space, the company said. The currency is what you see on your screens if you want to take a closer look, and we'll move on to a market that, as I say from 2025, doesn't seem to be doing well at all, and that's the NFT market, where we learned that Nifty Gateway, which is owned by Gemini, will close the NFT market in February 2026. Nifty Gateway is going live for withdrawal only before the market closes on February 23rd, 2026. Our latest news, we will go to a picture taken by the White Eagle, which is Trump a penguin with an American flag, and in the depths of the mountains, the flag of Greenland, so the familiar messages, as you understand. However, the cryptocurrency market, as we know, leaves nothing to chance, especially in the field of meme coins, where if we look at PamFan, they have made the penguin coin. This coin has increased by 564% since the announcement of the white icon, reaching a market capitalization of $387,000. And be careful, it's a meme currency, and we come to our favorite crypto market, with Bitcoin at $88,000. That wraps up the top news for crypto today, January 25th, 2026. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care, everyone, and have a good day.